Hey Cappy, I'm gonna jump straight in, see what wants to come out for you guys. We've got the King of Cups on the back of the deck, mastering emotions. Ten of Wands. Four of Cups. Slow and steady wins the race. There's no point rushing to the finish line if you don't know how you got there. It's time to release the weight, to reflect. The lesson is the journey in itself. We often try to rush to get out of a hole, to get out of a rut. What I'm seeing is that thing of when like going through the maze and leaving the string behind you so you can find your way out. It's like there's no point knowing 100 ways to escape if you can't remember them in an emergency. There's no point having everything you desire if you can't feel it. If you can't be present to even enjoy it. How can you feel excitement you haven't felt the fear? How can you be happy you haven't felt the sadness? I'm getting a vision of a post that come up earlier on Instagrams, and it's just coming through, something like that. You can't fake a frequency, trying to be happy, trying to be positive. Even being positive on a surface level, but what's really going on behind the scenes. There's an opportunity right now for you to go behind the scenes, for you to clean up your act, for you to clean up your life, clean up yourself. It's a clean train. The song coming through. This train is a clean train. Everybody that rides her has to be holy. In Jesus' name. No winkers, no liars, no cigar smokers, tobacco chewers. Like, it's coming through in dribs and drabs. Sister Rosetta Tharp. There's levels to things. It's like it's one thing our mind going there, it's one thing us going there mentally, even spiritually. But physically embodying the energy, physically showing up as, making decisions, doing the things you need to do. What else can you do? What are you waiting for? What can you do? There's always something else you can do to move forward, to take the next step, to align yourself, to face what needs to be faced, release what needs to be released. Something chasing behind you, chasing your towel. It's like you could be doing the most, but how are you feeling? There's something that wants to be felt in the body, something that needs to be accepted, identified. Harsh truths, but this is what it takes. You ask for success, you've already manifested, you've proven to yourself what you can truly create. your own power, your own ability. But there's a period of rest that's needed over the next few months. You might want to be go, go, go now. It's like, yeah, things are moving, things are going. But it's in your best interests that you take some time for you, that you deal with what's on your plate before you add something new to it. Doing the physical work, taking physical action, doing the hard work physically isn't all that's needed, or everybody that works hard would be happy, healthy, wealthy and free. They're not. It feels like you're having lots of downloads, lots of realizations about where you have blocks, abundance blocks, what needs to be dealt with, what needs to be addressed, who you truly need to be, what you truly need to let go of, narratives, beliefs, ideas, identities, in order to have what you want. What's coming through is Robert Kiyosaki and the thing about just wanting to be comfortable, just wanting to have enough. And the different kind of blocks that we have when it comes to manifesting money, manifesting anything. Receiving, experiencing pleasure, experiencing joy, experiencing bliss, abundance, connection, trust. Do you feel grounded? Do you feel safe in your body? Check that firstly. Distraction isn't only pain. You can be distracted by success. You can be distracted by business. People are so successful, make billions, and neglect themselves, are never truly okay, are never truly present, are never truly content, at peace, parasympathetic, relaxed, able to regulate their nervous system. Just because you're doing well doesn't mean you're doing well. Just because you're doing well doesn't mean you're well. What do you want? What are you trying to achieve here? What are you trying to create? At the sacrifice of what? Capricorn. Where did you sacrifice? What did you sacrifice in your last life? Sacrifice self last life. Sacrifice your own joy, your own bliss, your own truth, your own power, your own self, your own family. How are you abandoning yourself? It's icky, it's murky, it's not fun, it's not pretty, it's not the glitz and the glamour. But it's better than that, because it's a life. I was guided to watch a video the other day and I want to share it, and I'm being guided to share it, but the lady's name's just not coming through clearly. And again, fear of disrespect, fear of mispronouncing. Fear of making a mistake. But the message is the message is powerful. I'm going to say her name's Mummy Anami, and she just speaks about how we have different blocks and how the root, how it's like feeling unsafe, how we all feel safe, and then something happens to make us feel unsafe, where we take the belief that it's not safe to be in this world, that it's not safe to be here, that we're not safe. That ungrounded energy, always feeling flighty, always feeling unsettled, regardless of how marvellous things are. It can't be good, it's got to be going wrong. That energy of suspense that just consumes you, regardless of how amazing blessings may appear, regardless of how good things get. Being in that flight mode, and how that prevents us from manifesting what we truly desire. And then the sacral chakra and sexuality being, sexual energy being life force energy. And those that have gone through abuse, that go through abuse, that have had creativity shut off, that can't enjoy pleasure, that can't experience pleasure, and how that can be a block. And that each lays on top of each other to deal with the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat chakra. It's like, where is the block? Third eye crown. Like, where is the block? This can come through in many different ways, and things are always being revealed to us. None of us are, like, we're all the student and the teacher. For me personally, again, being guided to share this, don't like that I'm often made to be vulnerable, but again, maybe even that fear of being vulnerable. Some post come up on Insta today, is that if you're still worried that the townspeople are gonna come and get you for being yourself, you need to heal the witch wound. And there's something like that coming through. Just to be authentic, just to show up as yourself. To really do what you can to ground yourself. There's things on the website that can help with that. Check that out if you feel guided to. There's a free exercise on there, and there's a course. I've never really said on here what it is I actually do, because I assume it's pretty clear. I don't like to put myself in a box. I don't do anything necessarily. I've got the Wellness Week on the Barearav website, which is like 7 days. So you can do it in 7 days. You could probably do it in a day. When that was created, it was really being unable to communicate, being unable to socialise for my whole life. Going to do things was impossible. Mix of PTSD, neurodivergence, and all sorts of things. Things I knew about, things I didn't know about, what was going wrong, what was going on. I wanted to learn, I wanted to know, I wanted to be healthy, happy, wealthy and free. I was sick as a rat, and not getting anywhere fast. So ideally, I wanted to go to different events and meet people and get help, coaching, whatever it was. I even paid to go to a couple of things, and healing events, healing workshops, with full intention to go, and pushed, and it wasn't happening. And I punished myself for that for a while, but it's in retrospect now it's clear. A lot of the things I thought, why can't I just do what everyone else seems to be doing, that's now clear why, because of certain things I was dealing with, certain ways that I just am. So literally however many years, maybe 5, maybe it's been a lifetime, but really going in for quite 5 years. Just really trial and error, because I didn't know what was wrong with me, to be honest. I didn't. I thought I was neurotypical, and I got something going on that's different, that's wrong, that I'm trying to heal, that I'm trying to fix. And then it was only really shown to me, I was put in a few situations that I didn't react in, and I'm thinking, why am I not reacting? And it was like, you healed from this PTSD, like certain things you used to react to in terms of PTSD, that's been done and dealt with for like 3 years. And you've been trying to heal something that's just who you are. And then there was a grieving period of that. But with the wellness week, we just wanted to create something that was possible for anyone to handle, I want to say. So it's like, okay, I thought to myself, what would I need? What did I need? I needed information. I needed it in a way that doesn't confuse me. I did like life coaching things, like all my different diplomas and tests and things that I've done, studying and stuff. It was like a woman talking at me. So now we are going to, and I would like write word by word, pause it. I was thinking this is too much. Some things are too alarming. Some things the music irritates me. Some things it's just too long. Some things you have to wait till you finish one section before you can go to the next section. I'm like, look, I jump about, can't deal with this. I was like, okay, what do I need? And that is basically what the Wellness Week is. It's just a video of just text. So you can just sit and watch it and read it. There's no music, there's no noise. You can put your own music on in the background and kind of fit it to what you like. It's just like neutral colours, beige and like coffee colour. Apart from the chakras, that is the colour, represents the colours of each chakra. And it's just kind of a brief breakdown of everything. It's like a kickstart, I want to say, for those that are wanting to know a little bit more, understand a little bit more, or just connect more, mind, body, spirit. So it's like a little bit of everything. So where I've done like maybe a month of studying on this, a month or a year of studying in some cases on certain things, what is the most briefest way of putting this and bringing it all together so there's an overall understanding where things can be implemented in a comforting way, like with that information coming in a comforting way. Then obviously the readings, if you guys need guidance, personals. Even that, I was guided to up my prices on my personals recently, which is something there's a lot of judgment for. Something, it's like the amount that you make, that's set in your nervous system, the amount you receive, your worth, like what do we really put prices on? What is worth what? You choose what's worth what. You choose your value. Be mindful of disrespecting your energy by giving it away for nothing. This is something else that come up with this lady's video that's coming through now. It's going to be uncomfortable. You've got to bring yourself out your comfort zone. Whatever feels really comfortable for you to set your price up as, double it and then put it up. It's going to take you a while to get used to that, for that to become the norm. Then once that's normal, and it's not about, it's like, yeah, add the value. Are you adding the value? But know your value. It's not about doing nothing for more or it's like add your value as you add your own value. Know your value firstly, and sometimes it means having to make a physical move, doing something that says it's like yes to yourself. Another post that came up earlier is like, friends, your prices are way too high. Stranger, money sent. And it's like, not everyone's going to see your value. Even that, the jealousy. Because really it's jealousy that someone thinks that they wouldn't have the audacity to put their price as that because they don't feel worth it. And it's intimidating that you feel worth it, that you know you're worth it. That's something for them to deal with, not something for you to. Don't change your decisions based on others. Move with what's truly right for you, and what feels true to you. Something I am going to do though with that, with the increase of the personal reading, then obviously we've got the traditional Romany spread on there as well, is the membership I've got up at the moment is just posting status updates, but I'm going to be bringing out a new membership which is members only videos, which I will be giving like opportunities to give away reading giveaways there for members, and do more giveaways and things like that. But again, when I feel guided to, it's like be mindful of your intention, be mindful of sacrificing yourself for others. You choose what you experience in this life. What are you allowing yourself to experience? In order for you to allow yourself to experience what you've set out to have, to succeed in, to create, you need to take a minute and deal with the internal. Back to the website, we also have the Barearav transformation program. Now this is something that is going to be different depending on each person, because it's intuitive. It's a 4-week program, but the coaching's intuitive. Like, everybody's different, whether you are working on your mind, your body, weight loss. It's like, this is what I was saying about not saying what I do, because I don't just do one thing. I'm a life coach. I'm intuitive. But what is a life coach? What is life? Life is different to everyone. And I've had lots of different experiences in terms of fitness, health, weight gain, weight loss, eating disorders, abuse, physical, mental, psychological, sexual, and many different things. So it's just like many of us do. And my passion, my purpose is really just to hold space. And I choose to believe, to attract. I choose to attract, not even believe. I choose to attract. Not just those that I can help, but those that genuinely want that. So it's like, I'm often guided to like what the job is today, kind of thing. So there isn't a set thing. It's not for anything specific. It could be something completely physical. It could be something completely material. It could be something like aesthetic, like wanting to change something aesthetically. The form's on the website if you want to apply. Commit. 2 of Cups. foundational factors. Now you're doing this for you. It's like, not only that, it's like taking care of you is something you do for you. 9 of Cups. It's separate to anything else. It's separate to business. It's separate to your relationships. It's separate to anything in this life. Your business won't take care of you. Your business is you. It will take care of you while you're taking care of you. Your relationships will take care of you while you're taking care of you. A commitment to self, a commitment to your dreams, to go all in. No room for doubt, no room for doubt, no room for self-sabotage, negative self-talk. It's bold, big benefactor energy. What do you want? Say it with your chest, know it, mean it, do it, go after it, get it. Doing things your way, finding a balance. There's going to be lots of things coming through to you. It's like you could be feeling, especially with this downtime, like you're having to go into hibernation to really release. There's lots of blessings coming in through this release time. There's lots of miracles happening through this downtime. Which is also behind the scenes. Yeah, justice in your favour. It's like while you're intentionally clearing, cleansing, reflecting, the news coming in. Things are coming in. Blessings. A lift. Feeling lifted. Support, divine support, communication about a new beginning. Temperance, patience. Yeah, it's like, I'm tired, I'm burnt out, I can't do anymore. I've got nothing left. This is a joke. I'm going to give up. Good. Sit down. Shut up. And have a cup of tea. Freedom fighter, what are you fighting for? All of the shenanigans going on the planet a reflection of that inner turmoil. It's time to physically drop the weight. It's a choice. Answer the call. Stop playing small. The fall. New beginning. Setting boundaries. No need to wait for the 31st for New Year's resolutions. No need to wait for the 31st to cut people out your life. No need to wait for the 31st to remind yourself and to let people remind you that they're going to break your heart. Break your heart now, get over and done with. Know what it is. Don't get caught in that programming of start next year, start new year. It's not even the new year. Don't get caught up in the illusion of man-made time at this time. Stay steady, stay focused, keep on your own time. I said that to someone today. They said what the day. I was like, what's the day today? And it's like, this girl, she don't even know what day it is. You know, like, oh. It's like, no, I don't know what day it is. Like, I already lived for 5 days in one day. I already done what you done in 5 days in one day. I don't even know what day it is. I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's not because I'm slow. It's going fast, mate. It's going fast, alright? Don't cower down to projection. It's that thing about just feeling like a burden just to be yourself. Doing more. Why are you doing more? Are you doing more because you only feel worthy when you're doing? Are you doing more because you only feel... Is it a distraction? That thing, it's like... You'd be distracted working. You'd be distracted doing anything. Distracted working on a business. Distracted earning the money. Meanwhile, it's like you're unfulfilled. Family, love, contentment, bliss, the true light of life. What do you truly value? Are you even working towards what you truly value? Or are you working towards things or doing things that bring in things that you should want, but it's not fulfilling? If it's not fulfilling, is it even what you want? What do you really want? Like, we're programmed to go after certain things, certain cars, certain houses, certain locations, certain lifestyles, certain fashions, certain ways of life, ways of living, ways of doing things, upgrades. Alright. Are you just following suit? Or are you happy? What makes you happy? What do you really want to work towards? What do you really want? Maybe it's not about gaining more. Maybe your soul needs to let go of something. Maybe your soul needs to release something to feel more fulfilled. There was like a reset of intention, a recharge of yourself. That's nothing but a blessing, because it's like, why is nothing working? Why, no matter how hard you try, it's not working? It's like, because how far are you going to push yourself? Like, you're going to kill yourself for this? Like, how far are you going to push yourself? When are you going to take a stand for you and say, you know, let me pull you a chair out. Have a pew. External influence is heartbreak. A fear of getting into a bad headspace. What's coming through is like not wanting to feel what you're feeling because of fear of it affecting your mental, or it's like certain emotions make you sick, certain emotions put you in a bad place, certain memories put you in a bad place. So let's distract from them. Distracting from them doesn't mean they're not there. That's affecting the mental. Feeling them, going through it. The only way out is through. The only way out is in. Is going to clear your mind. Is going to soothe your mental to feel. Because it's all up in the head. And it needs to get in the body. It needs to be felt in the body. The fear of not getting in the head is actually putting you in your head. The fear of not wanting to go to certain feelings or face certain things or do certain things or turn away from certain things you're truly feeling, being really honest with yourself, is going to affect your mental. Facing the things that affect your mental is going to help to clear that. Just by bringing light to it, just by seeing it for what it is, bringing awareness, like, how are you really feeling? And that doesn't mean you're not doing great. That doesn't mean you're not successful. That doesn't, like, this is separate. It's not a failure. Because you should be happy, because you should be okay, because you should be great. It's like, well, what is it though? What really is it? Being okay to start again. Being okay to not be perfect. To be human, to feel all sides of things. To accept your inner conflicts. Firstly, accept you're conflicted. It's that thing again of pretending to be positive. It's like pretending to know what you're doing. No one knows what they're doing. Some of us literally, it's like just show up to appear like we know what we're doing. Like the amount of times I've been in different places, it's like people that are working there or just going about their day, showing up like they know what they're doing. To the point that people won't ask for help if they don't know what they're doing. Because it's embarrassing to ask for help. I've been like this myself. Where it's like, it's like not knowing is a problem. But it's like no one knows what they're doing. Nothing's as it seems. And that isn't in such the literal sense, but if it's for you, you'll get it. Beginner's mind. Firstly, it's like, okay, I really know nothing. That's somewhere to start. Even that thing of when the old versions of ourselves want to be released, when we're like grieving our old self, that metamorphosis, there's that period of time of nothingness. It's like, okay, the old self's gone, the new self ain't here yet. You're just chilling. Little stray cat energy. Who are you? Caterpillar coming through. It's a remembrance of who you truly are. And it's like needing to take a minute just to remember without distraction. It's like you need your attention right now. You need your focus. You need your time. The walrus and the carpenter. Sure, everything seems fun and harmless, but don't be lured by sweet manners and a gentle countenance. Remember the oldest oyster's warning. Appearance can be deceiving. What people pretend to be and what they truly are, sometimes two very different things. Learn to see beyond the facade. Only give your trust to those who can prove that they deserve it. Key question: what are the temptations you find hard to resist, and are they all good for you? Page number 46, card number 32. When Alice met Tweedledee and Tweedledum, they recited a poem within which appeared a walrus and a carpenter. One sunny night, these two characters were walking along a beach when they happened to come upon a bed of oysters, which then which they invited to join them. Deceived by their smiling faces, many accepted to the eldest oyster's disapproval. Alas, the old one was right in the end, because the two scoundrels ate the poor oysters. Something's coming through, and it was from a Christmas film that I watched recently, but I've watched so many I must have watched every Christmas film on Netflix in the last week, just like, because I've just been, you know, having a meltdown and just needed to fill myself with festive joy. So I've just been binge watching Christmas films, and there's one, I don't know what it was, what I was watching, B&B Merry, something Windmill Way, Kind-Hearted Christmas. I watched The Holiday again for the 4 millionth time. The Drive-In, Christmas at the Drive-In or something. And a few with Lindsay Lohan, and I've watched so many, honestly, I must watch like 20, 30, I don't even know. But there's a bit in there where it's like, you always go for the safe person, the person you think's safe, and it's never safe. In terms of, you go for what appears to be the safe option in love. Maybe it's not love, maybe it's friendships, business, whatever it is, but in this scenario in the film it was love. You always go for the safe person, the person that seems safe, the safe option, the safe bet. Things aren't as they appear. Now what's coming through is young Sheldon with Mima when they're playing poker and she's teaching him about the bluff. And it's like, you never truly know like what's on a person's face isn't always what's in their heart. What's on a person's face isn't always what's in their heart. And it's like, well, how do you know if someone's bluffing? It's like, well, you don't. And that's hard, the fun in life. It's like, it's not really fun, is it? But that is something coming through here. Not all that glitters is gold. Sometimes the sweetest energy, especially it's like the sweetest energy, those sweet energies that really don't seem to have any zest at all, that's usually a red flag in itself. Show me some shadows, Sheila. So it's like, just be mindful. Yeah, it's a beautiful new beginning. Yeah, there's a shift here. But don't be fooled. And it feels like this is why there really needs to be a knowing of your worth. It's like, you don't need a handout. You don't need a leg up. Do some body weight exercises, give yourself a leg up. Do what you need to do. You don't need anything to make you anything. You are the thing. Collaborate, communicate with those that you feel guided to, those that resonate, those that feel right in the heart. Check mind, heart, gut. Just because something's a great opportunity, just because something's gonna put you ahead, just because somebody's smiley, doesn't mean that it's in your best interests. Sometimes missing out on something that could put you ahead, that doesn't feel right, can put you further ahead. It's like turning down what's not meant for you, what you know is not for you, even if it comes with lots of little prizes. You'll always receive what you truly deserve. The wrong opportunity, like if an opportunity comes in and it's the wrong opportunity, it's not going to be the only opportunity. Think of your family, think of yourself, keep your integrity, hold it down, Hierophant, commit. There's an easy way to go around something by, I want to say, letting someone else lead you. Or by doing something. There's an easy way and there's a way that's going to take a little bit more work, a little bit more commitment, a little bit more effort, a little bit more graft, a little bit more energy from your part. Choose the right road, not the easy road. It's going to be much more rewarding. It's the only road you'd want to take. Yeah, 9 of Cups. You've had this message come through anyway. Music just pulled. Like even any opportunities that come in, like even if it seems like the best thing, tell them you need a minute. I need a minute. It's like, why wouldn't you just say yeah right now? If someone's like, oh, I need an answer by the next minute, or you've lost the opportunity. Okay, let it go. Don't rush yourself. If it's meant for you, it will be there. If you feel guided to say yes to something, of course do. And when you really feel that, you'll know, and you won't be able to not jump into it, because there are those opportunities coming through. But know yourself at this time, because you're paving the future. Every decision you make is shifting your direction. Squirrel number 26. The wise man prepares for the future. Prepare for what might come, even if it doesn't. Guys, this wig is giving me life. I wanted to dye my hair pink for the longest time. I haven't dyed it. I just bought this really cheap wig to see how it would vibe. And I love it and I want to dye it, but I don't want to dye it because our hair is literally antennae. And like, I'm connected with my hair and I love my hair. And I spent how long healing from alopecia and all the chemicals. And it's like, why am I going to put chemical bleach, chemical doom into myself? Like, all these like high lives out here, whatever you want to call them. Like, no one's really doing their hair. It's wigs. Like, do you know what the hair is? Like, our hair is sacred. So I feel like I found a happy medium. I ordered another one, a better one, because now I've seen it, I'm like, oh, I want everything pink. And I might still do it, but I'm so conflicted. Because even that was coming up with the thing. Maybe that's why this is coming up now. Because it's like, you're keeping yourself in lack. Because you're not letting yourself do what you want to do. Like, I started to feel jealous about people that were just doing whatever they wanted to do. I'm like, well, why don't you just do it? I was like, oh, I can't because it's not right spiritually. It's not right, whatever, in whatever way, it's not right. Is that coming from that good girl programming? It was like, no, something wants to be transmuted here. Like, what do you want to do? Like, what's true to your values? It's like, no, I want to express myself. Like, I've always done that. I've done my hair since I was like 12. Every colour in the rainbow. I want to express myself. And there was a period of time where it's like I stopped wearing makeup, I took my extensions out, stopped dyeing my hair, stopped like completely just stripped back, because it was like I didn't love me for me. I didn't even know who I was. It was like a complete mask that just kept growing and growing and growing, and not feeling like I could be myself. So to even just see if I could love me, and then thinking like, if I ever want to actually find love, how can I find love if I'm not even me showing up? Like, how can I even find friendship if I'm not me showing up? I don't even know who I am. And then also that thing of being really seen for how I was physically or materially, I never really felt appreciated or honoured for my gifts, my internal, my heart. I mean, like, okay, then if I completely remove everything and really like go to the other extent of making an effort, really don't make an effort, if anything, go the other way, scarecrow way, then I can start knowing what is what, like what's truly for me, and coming back to what I value, what means the most, because everything else is just extra. But now getting to that place, it's like I needed to get rid of it all, but now it's coming back with new intention, with a fresh intention for me. It's not to be good enough, it's not to be who I am, it's not to prove anything, it's not to protest in some way or hide. It's for my own joy, for no one else but me, for my own expression, my own joy, my own bliss. And even that, being able to make more balanced decisions. It's like before, as soon as I have a bad day, it's like I would have dyed my hair, I would have just done anything. It doesn't matter how it turned out or how I felt after it. Making impulsive decisions, even if it completely traumatized me later. It was like, slow down a minute. Like, you just spent 5 years regrowing your hair. You love your hair. Like, you feel connected to it. You found out so much information about what hair actually is. I have a whole relationship with my hair now. And it's something I don't want to get rid of for the sake of a look. But I know it's like, it's not just the look, like the pink is a feeling, like, and it is something that wants to be transmuted. I might still do it, I don't know. But it's like, even that, being able to really want to do something, but take a minute to mind, heart, gut, play around with ideas, not have to go all in, not have to go to that extremist behaviour of I just got to do it now. Even that thing before, it's like I bought the hair dye and I wouldn't have been able to leave the hair dye sitting there and not just do it. And what I was guided to see is actually it's not because you wanted to do it so badly in this moment, it's because of waste, of fear of wasting money on something that you're not going to use. So you're going to literally, potentially upset yourself and sabotage all your hard work and energy and efforts and the thing you actually enjoy, for the sake of feeling like you didn't waste however much it is, 50, 100 quid. And that's something I would have done before without even realising. And I've done that in much bigger situations, even in terms of where I said before, like I had surgery, I've got implants, and when I had made that decision, it was like, you can either just have like a lift and have a certain procedure, or you can have that procedure and have implants. And it was cheaper to do it together than it was to go back and do it later. And my lack mindset said, do it now because it's cheaper that way. Where it was like, you could have seen how you felt and then gone back and done it later. Now I'm going to get them removed. And it's like, I didn't maybe need to go through that again. Was I meant to go through that? Are we meant to go through everything? It's like, of course. Would I be who I am? Would I know what I know? Would I feel how I feel? Would I even be able to come to that decision if I hadn't have gone through that? Probably not. Would I even know what I value? Probably not. So it's like I've had to learn to not punish myself. I had to forgive myself for putting myself through traumatic situations, through surgery, through all sorts of things, disrespecting myself, neglecting myself for the sake of others. But then rebuilding that trust that I will now be the person to protect me. What do I actually need? What do I actually want? It doesn't matter how much, it doesn't matter what, it doesn't matter how much someone's pissed off with, they've got to wait for my reply. If I'm not ready to reply, I'm not replying. If I'm not ready to give you an answer, I'm not giving you an answer. If it's not a yes, it's not a yes. If it's not, if it's going to mean that I'm going to lose something, I don't mind. It's worth losing something over losing myself and keeping that firstly. Does that mean being precious, not coming out of your comfort zone, not putting yourself in certain situations, feeling certain things? No. It's like warrior energy all the same, but respect and protect your innocence, yourself, your peace, and your future. It's like preventing towers, preventing traumas, preventing opening up new cycles or having new wounds to heal. You don't even need to go there. Now you don't have to even go there. The lesson's been learned. There's a better way, there's a better choice. Initiation, it's heavy, guys. The energy is heavy, but it's a journey of self right now. People may see you as selfish. It is what it is. We often have to first learn to be selfish, to be selfless. But this is something that's moving you out of lack, moving you out of resistance. There's a release of resistance. There's a, yeah. Got the moon on the back of the deck, powerful, intuitive epiphanies. Set aside your concerns for now. Make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. The need for more sleep or a vacation. 111. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. The moon, number 18. Powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.